Hey everybody, it's Jamin, and it's been a while since my last update. My last update was on what was it, eighth month or 8 months of growth. So in this volume, I just want to catch you guys up. In my last video, I had expressed some concerns. I had some problems with losing some hair. I was having problems with my mustache getting in my mouth. Really frustrating me. I feel like I've done some things. I have taken some steps to correct all that. One, I wasn't using proper combs and brushes. I was using way too fine threaded combs, and the boar's brushes were just far too, they were pulling too much, and so I was getting just gobs and handfuls of hair. So I started using wider tooth combs. Another thing that I realized was I was using too much product too often. I've started backing off of all the stuff. I've actually had some natural days. I've added 2 days a week where I don't put anything in, including beard oil. It was really tough at first because I felt like I was losing all control and that Beardcules was gonna get out of hand, but not the case. Those extra days, or at least 1 day for sure of every week, I go product free. I just blow dry it, sculpt it through the blow dryer, warm heat, and then cooling it. So what I wanted to do for you guys is take you through what my current routine is now. I think that with the length, it has gotten straighter. Maybe the weight of it is laying it down better. Getting ready to go into a hot part of the season here in central Oklahoma. So I've already been getting the questions, hey, are you going to shave that thing for the summer? No. Anyway, I want to take you through my routine, so stay tuned. One of the things I've changed is I just barely dry off right out of the shower, and then almost immediately put oil in. Shake it up a little bit. Just want a very little bit. Just enough to coat the tips of your fingers. Flip it around and just rub it in. Get it in there. Don't pull too hard, you don't want to pull hair out. Get it down to your skin. And then the next step. All right, next thing, get your hair dryer. You just want to use the warm setting and on low. You want to be careful. You don't want to burn up your hair. I just use my hands. Just keep the hair dryer moving. Patting it down a little bit. Push your hands, come from this side. I have a problem with mine flaring out, so I'll kind of pull it in a little bit sometimes. Got kind of a wave. Just using my hands. First thing I'm going to do is just dry it out. Just dry it out. But I've got that oil in my beard. Keeps it from drying too quickly, too harshly. Give it a little bit of toss up underneath. This will give it a little bit of volume too. That's one of the things, because my beard isn't really thick. I don't have real thick, curly hair. I have long, straight thin, wispy hair. This will give it a little bit of volume too. I like the bulk. This process has been helping with that. Alright, in for the mustache. Be careful about what you're doing here. You could blow out the small pieces of your mustache where they stick out. Be careful about putting them hair drying them in the direction you want them to go. On my natural days I was telling you about, this is where I would end as far as product would go. I wouldn't even put any beard oil in. Just blow it dry. And from here, I'd move on to my hair, drying it, styling it, whatever I'm going to do. Go get dressed, come back, and finish. So I'll be right back with you to finish up. Okay, I've done my hair and put a shirt on, dressed, and so the next thing I'll do is use a wide tooth comb like this one and get the hair dryer again. This will help shape the beard in the direction that you want it to go. I usually will come down and then pull it out like this to give it, again, a little bit more volume. The thing that it does is it causes a lot of strays, so we'll get to that later. Keep the hairdryer moving. Fluff it, fluff it. Move over. Don't need much. It's just to give it a little bit of a shape. Come from the bottom, like that. Back up to the top. And just comb it down. See, it's starting to take a little bit of a shape. The bowl shape is what I'm going for. Again, I'm not doing any trimming, so this is all I've got to keep it under control. Move over to, I picked up a bunch of these. There's like a 3-pack of these, but you can see the bristles are a lot open and really handy. You actually you could go with this first and then come in with the wide tooth. Again, pull it out. Give it a little bit of volume. Give it the illusion of being thick. I'm telling you, I don't have a thick beard at all. Really thin. You can see, if I stand in front of something white, you can see right through it. But doing this helps give it a little bit more volume, give it the illusion of volume at this length. I pull up, front ear, and final thing is come on from underneath is what I do. Underneath. Pull it up and blow underneath there. So let's give it more volume. Okay? And then I'll switch over to cool shot right here. Just blow it down into place. That'll help. This will help lock it in the shape that you're wanting it. So, good. Yeah, so from here, I usually put in some beard butter, some conditioner, depending on, you know, if it's a windy day. I may just stay with this and let it go from there, but I've been using this chocolate scented beard butter. But only a little bit, just enough to get it in there and condition the hair, but also to get it down into the skin. So I just come over the top lightly with it. You could do this with a beard balm too if you need more control. This stuff doesn't have very much control as far as wax in it. It's more of an oil. It's got more oil than wax. So just over the top and go into the beard. Just running it through and come up from underneath. Just make sure you get it all the way through, all the way through. Rub it on the skin. Keep the skin underneath healthy. That'll help. Okay. Okay. Now, last one. Just to distribute the beard butter. I've got this. It's a partial. It's got partial boar hair in there, but it'll help distribute the beard butter throughout the beard. I'm gonna come down with it first. I go underneath. That spreads it out in between all the individual hairs, because your fingers aren't going to be able to do a good enough job. And then I just pat it down, because that's about the shape that I want right now anyway. So, and that's where I end with the beard, and I go on to the mustache. Stick around if you want to. I've been experimenting with different waxes. Can't really find anything, so I've just been using this layrite cement. It's not 100% natural. It does have some chemicals in it, so I've just been experimenting with this for a while just to get an idea, a feel for how Beardcules likes it. So far, so good. It hasn't been horrible, but just work it in, get it in there real good. It's kind of a paste, cement. Just give it a twirl. Okay. Use my fun little mustache comb. Distribute the wax, or in my case, cement. From here you can, depends on how much hold you want, keep adding wax. I mean, if you want your mustache to handlebar and twirl, you'll need more coats, because this my mustache will relax eventually and flatten out, which is kind of what I want. I want it to blend in with the beard. I'd rather it not stand out as completely separate. Pulled too hard. You can use the hair dryer at this point to blow it. I don't usually. I try to keep the least amount of heat off of the mustache. But if you wanted to keep the mustache in a certain shape, you could blow dry it and hold it in a certain place and then cool shot it to hold it in that spot. But you'll need a lot more product than what I put in. I just put in a little bit. But doing it like this, it keeps it out of my eating area. So that's basically the finished product right there. That's about all I do now. So that's because of the changes to the beard. But there you go. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is just for my style of beard, my beard hair type. I have to do this now. It probably, who knows what will happen in the next couple of months, but that's what I'm doing for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. For now, God bless. Love you.